hi, and welcome to my Saturday stream and scream of Danganronpa. Okay, there we go. Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think it might... Wow. Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. In everything she does. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Perversely used to? Although there are still some times I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you...
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
She's a serial killer! More importantly, look here. Is that cheese? Does she have like shredded cheese on her shoes?
Correct.
Oh no, never mind. You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out.
See.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
True.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's
Correct.
one more interesting thing. Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either
true.
one. So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the truth bullet section. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. How would you not believe that? You haven't even, like, looked at the body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. I think there's lots of people in the world who could have pulled that off beyond Kyoko.
What the heck?
We already know who did it! Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro! It had to be one of them! You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room! Alright, so can we, like, go? I guess, not. Alright, so... let's check the map and see where people are. That's where the murder took place. Alright, we did the chem lab stuff, I thought. I don't know where anyone else is. Ah, no, that's the same thing. The map just spun around. Alright, well, let's go back to the chem room and see if maybe there's something else I missed in there.
I see.
Alright, well, I'm not sure how to proceed. There must be something else I missed in the rec room. Maybe I needed to talk to her. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These 3 things have revealed a new clue. You did well to look over them one more time. Ah, okay. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue, clue, clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message? Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this...
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That's Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. She's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled! She's the killer for sure! Aoi, you need to, like, cool your jets and, like, calm the fuck down. I can see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me much more suspicious. Dying message has been added. Alright, well, we know that Sakura didn't leave the dying message because Sakura doesn't have any blood on her hands, so...
Hey.
So did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, you're sure to find it. They each have a different chess piece in it? Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have even told you this to begin with. Only to a degree? Alright, Monokuma bottle has been updated in the truth bullets of your handbook. Actually, there's one thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Is she gonna smack me on the head really hard with a bottle? Because I'm not okay with that.
Anyway...
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. You sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
Matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya's not here, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try and gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I don't really know what this is about, but what choice do I have? You could choose to just not do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up... Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing? Are we rebuilding the bottle?
in other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and the one of the Monokuma bottles is still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of this experiment. It makes sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, which is impressive considering that they have 2 different chess pieces inside of them that should have technically different weights.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Now comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there. Okay then, let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other words...
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together, and I believe you'll arrive at a very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. So basically, there's 2 bottles missing, she got hit in the head twice, and then someone threw away some of the extra piece? Ding dong, bing bong.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through
No,
the red
I've
door
forgotten.
on the first floor of the school.
Thanks. If you hadn't told me that, I wouldn't have known.
See you soon.
Not like I've been traumatized by this or anything. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Wow, did they just like beeline us down to the first floor? Maybe I wanted to go to the bathroom first. Did you guys think about that? Oh, so few of us. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room under mystery! What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! I can't remember how to do his voice, sorry. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body! This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right. That does make it sound sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that about? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one who murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way towards the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Yeah, I'm also thinking that she committed suicide, but I can't understand the locked door. Like, clearly, the crime scene has been fucked with, right? Because if you committed suicide, not all of that stuff would have happened. But I don't know. This one actually has me a little more baffled than I want to admit. We watched the door close and felt it begin into its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, ding! The ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Do I want to save? Sure, fucking YOLO. Alright, so... don't think I got any more skills, did I? Okay, wasted all my time. Yep, no skills. Oh, wait, no, vocabulary. Woot. Alright.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If
No
you
shit.
can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
She's all fired up about this. No, I did not sneeze. Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it?
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low.
Wrong button. I really should have looked at the sheet again.
That's low.
Damn it.
That's about as low
Ugh.
as you can
For accusing us?
That's low.
Oh, come on.
About as low
Alright,
as
where's
you
the slowdown? Okay.
It was one of
I
you
always
who
hate
killed
doing this.
Sakura.
The part where I can't remember what the controls are. No,
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
no, no.
That's
Shit.
low. That's about as low
For
as
accusing us?
Okay, got it.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, so there's no doubt about
Oopsie.
it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Sorry.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Yep, you dropped complete and utter crap.
It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's
No, it's...
Shit! Why does it keep skipping?
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Sounds like me.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean... Yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
Yeah.
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. And the reason I know that is when Sakura got the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was, oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with
Sudden
that?
hostility.
I've never seen her look so shocked before.
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
This whole court is acting incredibly suspicious.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
What?
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Shining message?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
Wow, Aoi. How does he know about that?
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying?
So many people fucked with the crime scene.
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
I completely agree. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Crazy Dwarf. I think each of them went to go, like, meet up with her, and then each of them fucked with the crime scene.
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Yay, more of this shooting stuff. Woo!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so it's gotta be at the beginning.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Oh, I should have taken the other thing.
When Ogre's body was discovered. What I said makes
Shit.
total sense.
Alright, switching to controls, to keyboard, trying to remember how the heck to pick up the button again.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Nope, wrong button.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
Oh, wait, no.
shelf. When
Maybe
I pulled
the
it
magazine
out,
shelf?
I saw her final words.
I found the dying message.
Yes, Hiro.
I can tell you, it was only after I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
What? There it goes. I pushed the wrong button.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. Then you weren't at the murder scene.
God damn it, why does it
there's
double
no
skip?
way you could
I
have
only
seen
touched
it
it
then.
once.
Hold on.
What the
You're
fuck?
focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Alright, we're just putting it on auto.
All you gotta do
I'm
is
not
read
clicking
the
anymore.
Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko.
Vienna
I don't
sausage?
even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Moment of oh god damn it. I don't remember how to play
Show me
this.
the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
At least 30% right.
The occultist bull.
What am I supposed to be doing? Shit, I can't remember.
I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap.
I can't remember how to fucking play this. Oh, it's so annoying.
The end is 9. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Yeah, I'm losing all my stars because I can't remember how to play this thing.
The end is 9.
Yeah, failed.
The end is 9. Can't hear you, can't hear you.
There we go. Ah.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her.
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me that thumbs up if you did. And subscribe if you want more content. Thanks again, guys. Alright. Bye, bye. Okie dokie. Don't do that. We don't need this to be any creepier than it already is, sir.